Well, tonight's Most Wanted is out of Cherokee County, and Fox Carolina photojournalist Mindy Cecil sits down with the sheriff's office, showing you more about who they're looking for.
All right, Sheriff, who's this week's Most Wanted?
This week's Most Wanted in Cherokee County is Iverson Houey. He's wanted for domestic violence, second offense here in Cherokee County. Back on October the 14th, around 7:30 at night, he got into a physical altercation with the mother of his child at an apartment complex located off of 1230 Overbrook Drive here in Gaffney. Several deputies responded to the incident location, and the deputies were able to obtain multiple eyewitness statements where Mr. Houey was observed dragging the mother of his child through the parking lot by her hair. At that point in time, he had fled the scene prior to our arrival, and deputies were able to obtain an arrest warrant for domestic violence second.
Looks like he has some tattoos.
He has several unique tattoos that if the viewers see him, they should be able to very easily identify him and call Crime Stoppers. He has the word "none" tattooed on his neck, and then behind his right ear, he actually has a dollar symbol with several stars and looks like a money bag on the front side of his ear. And then on the left cheek, he has a small cross there. So if you see him, please call Crime Stoppers at 188-CRIME-SC.